let me be the first to say that I literally do not agree with innocent people losing their lives over a bunch of foolishness. BBC News is reporting in South Carolina that seven officers shot, and the suspect is in custody. It reads that 7 U.S. law enforcement officers have been shot, one of them fatally in an incident in South Carolina, officer says. The police in the city of Florence had been responding to a call for help from the sheriff's office. A gunman had been holding children hostage and was involved in a 2-hour standoff before surrendering and being taken to the hospital. He has been identified and the motive is unclear. All the children are now safe, the police says. At the press conference, Florence County Sheriff Kennedy Boone said 3 county sheriff's deputies and 4 Florence police officers were shot during the incident. One of the Florence officers, named by local media as Terrence Calloway, 52, died from his injuries. Sad part about this, he just got finished receiving his 30-year service pin from the department. Fire was being shot all over, Sheriff Boone said, explaining the suspect's view of fire gave him an advantage over the officers. These officers went there unknowingly. The firepower this suspect had. You hear that? Went there unknowingly of the type of firepower the suspect had. He said, and they thought it was a random search warrant. The condition of the other 6 is not yet known. Although there are fears some may have been seriously wounded. U.S. President Donald Trump has tweeted about the shootings, quoting South Carolina Governor Henry McMaster. My thoughts and prayers are with the Florence County Sheriff's Office and the Florence Police Department tonight in South Carolina. We are forever grateful for our law enforcement officers do. Whatever. The officers down the memorial page list the names of, 2,430 U.S. police officers killed in the line of duty. Over 15,000 people have been killed by guns in the United States since 2017, according to a list compiled by tracking website Gun Violence Archives. Oh, man, I wonder how many people has been killed by prescription drugs. Anyway, but let me say this. All right, I'm going to state some very painful facts here. Again, I want you to hear me real good. While my condolences go out to the officers' families, I don't agree with innocent people being shot, be they police officers or law enforcement officials or civilians. I don't believe that stuff. However, just like President Donald Trump said to the military, they know what they signed up for. Now, let's see how this response comes. Because when the president says that the military knew what they signed up for when they go over and get killed on these warrantless wars, there's never an outcry. But when I start actually comment on something like this, all of a sudden there's an outcry. On the flip side, let me go ahead and say what the general population in America thinks about this. With all of the innocent civilians being shot and killed dead on the street by police officers almost every single day, you're not going to get too much empathy or sympathy from the American citizens because a police officer died. Now, that's just the truth. That's just a flat-out truth. I'm going to say this again. My condolences sincerely goes out to all people who have lost family members based on someone else's mental abilities being affected. It really truly does. It's sad. I really truly wish that people would just do right. I do. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful day.